Once a tranquil retreat, Crimson Lake held a dark secret beneath its shimmering surface. Legend spoke of a curse that befell those who dared to swim in its waters. A curse that left behind nothing but mystery and sorrow. In the small town of Willowbrook, the tale of Crimson Lake's curse was woven into the fabric of local folklore. Children whispered about lost souls and restless spirits, while parents cautioned against venturing too close to its shores. Among the townsfolk, old Mr. Jenkins was the keeper of the legend. With a weathered face and eyes that held a lifetime of stories, he would recount the tragic events that had unfolded decades ago. It was said that on a moonlit night, a young couple had gone for a swim in Crimson Lake, never to return. Their disappearance sparked fear and superstition, leading many to believe that the lake was cursed. As the years passed, the legend faded into obscurity, overshadowed by the hustle and bustle of modern life. But the curse of Crimson Lake had not been forgotten. It merely bided its time, waiting for unsuspecting souls to cross its path once more. Among the teenagers of Willowbrook, the legend of Crimson Lake was little more than a spooky bedtime story. Summer days were spent in carefree abandon, and the lure of adventure often outweighed tales of curses and tragedy. It was on one such sweltering afternoon that a group of friends gathered by the lake's edge. Among them was Sarah, a fearless daredevil with a penchant for pushing boundaries. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a crimson glow across the water, the group's conversation turned to the old legend. "Come on, it's just a story," Sarah declared, her eyes glinting with mischief. "Who's up for a midnight swim in Crimson Lake?" Her friends exchanged nervous glances, but the thrill of the dare was too tempting to resist. With laughter and excitement, they agreed to meet at the lake's edge after the town had fallen silent. The night was still as Sarah and her friends made their way to Crimson Lake. The moon cast an eerie pallor over the water, turning it into a mirror of silver and shadow. Despite the whispers of caution that lingered in their minds, the group's youthful bravado spurred them onward. With nervous laughter and playful splashes, they waded into the lake's cool embrace. The water felt inviting, almost hypnotic, under the moon's gentle gaze. For a fleeting moment, it seemed as though the legend of Crimson Lake was nothing more than a figment of imagination. But as the clock struck midnight, the atmosphere shifted. A chill swept through the air, and the once calm waters began to churn. Sarah's friends exchanged uneasy glances, suddenly aware of the weight of the legend that surrounded them. It was then that Sarah vanished beneath the surface, her cries lost in the night. Panic rippled through the group as they searched frantically for their friend, but Crimson Lake had claimed its latest victim. The news of Sarah's disappearance spread like wildfire through Willowbrook. Search parties scoured the lake and its surroundings, but there was no sign of the spirited teenager. As days turned into weeks, the town fell into a somber silence, haunted by the specter of the curse that had claimed yet another life. Rumors swirled, each more ominous than the last. Some spoke of vengeful spirits lurking beneath the lake's surface, while others whispered of ancient rituals and forgotten sacrifices. But amidst the fear and uncertainty, one thing remained clear: Crimson Lake held secrets that defied explanation. It wasn't until a year later, on the anniversary of Sarah's disappearance, that the truth began to unravel. A local historian uncovered old records detailing a tragic event that had occurred decades ago. A ritual gone awry, a pact with dark forces, and a curse that had slumbered for generations. As the pieces of the puzzle fell into place, the town realized with a chilling certainty that Crimson Lake was no ordinary body of water. It was a vessel of darkness, a gateway to realms beyond comprehension. And so, the curse of Crimson Lake endured, a grim reminder of the dangers that lurked in the shadows, waiting for the next unsuspecting soul to cross its path.